You chose love over fear. You chose to love no matter what you saw, no matter what you were put through. You kept loving. You kept giving. Because you are made in God's image. But some people live from fear, and they let their fears choose for them. They let the noise in their mind take what they really want because they're so afraid. So it's easier to stay in fear than to rise in faith. Know this: you loved with your whole heart, even when you were being hurt, even when you were being attacked, even when your character was being assassinated. You kept giving grace because you saw the soul. You saw what the person was meant to be, and you were holding the ground for them to walk into that doorway. But every time they got close, their body had not yet had the capacity to open up and expanding to a new field of energetics, because the fear had always been with them. The love language that they grew up in was always of a chaotic nature. And so peace was not able to land, and love was not able to anchor. And that had nothing to do with you. Nothing at all to do with you. So know this: your love was felt. It just couldn't be all the way received because they had not yet loved themselves in that manner. So rather than rising in faith with you, they ran in fear away from you, and they hurt you because they were hurt. Not because you didn't love correctly, not because you didn't show up correctly, because what you were doing is you were holding them accountable for their actions, and you were challenging them to grow. And this feared them even more because nobody had ever seen them like you did and still stayed. Nobody had ever seen the depths of the energetic body and operating system they were living from. Nobody saw them like you. Nobody loved them like you. And it scared them because it was the best thing that ever happened to them. And they were so scared of losing it, so they created that fear to win. Do not blame yourself. Your love is always enough. But sometimes it cannot be met in the space that you are pouring because the space has not yet expanded to anchor in to a new paradigm within a soul. So the alignment cannot be met. It keeps being haywire. Have a blessed night. I hope that makes sense. Oh, there's the wall.